Have you ever wondered how to create a great tagline? Or do you want to inspire your audience and make it easier for them to remember your brand? Well, in this video, I go over how to create a great tagline in 4 important steps. Welcome to Weekly Brand Tips, brought to you by Elements Brand Management. Weekly videos designed to help you unlock your brand's potential so you can stand out from the competition and create impact. Please subscribe using the button below this video, and if you hit the bell notification, you'll be notified every time a new video drops. If you ask people what they associate with brands like Nike and Apple, you'll probably find they'll say things like the Nike swoosh or the Apple logo. But not far behind those will probably be just do it and think different. Now, although taglines are often an afterthought, great brands tend to have great taglines. So what is a tagline? Taglines have a few different definitions depending on the context. But when it comes to marketing, branding, and your business, your tagline is a short statement, phrase, or question that helps to position and differentiate your brand and/or clearly define the brand and the value that it gives to your audience. One thing to remember is a tagline is not a slogan. These things are 2 separate things. Taglines relate to the whole brand, whereas slogans relate to a particular campaign. That campaign might run for a long time, but the tagline is about the brand, the slogan is about a particular campaign, product, or marketing initiative. So here are 4 important steps to a great tagline for your brand. Taglines can be overthought, overworked, and end up feeling disconnected from the brand and hard to remember for your audience. Simplicity is key to a great tagline, and that is harder than it sounds. To be as memorable as a tagline such as Just Do It, you need to resist the urge to keep adding words into your tagline. It needs to boil it down to the shortest length possible while still remaining true to the brand and delivering the essence of the brand. Think about how you can communicate what your brand stands for in the most succinct way. It wants to differentiate. So for early stage businesses especially, your tagline wants to work hard to differentiate your brand and tie that to your brand name and logo. As children, we learn to tie a word to a thing, and then we build an idea around that connection. So we have to first learn what something is and what the name of it is in order to build up an idea about it and what it means. This is what branding is trying to do for your business. It's all about cultivating meaning. The logo is the thing, the brand name and the tagline are the name, the word that ties to it, and then the idea that gets created around that in your audience's mind is the brand experience. By differentiating with your tagline, like M&M's, melt in the mouth, not in the hand, and Dollar Shave Club, shave time, shave money, you are clearly positioning your brand and articulating your difference from the competition. Comment below with your brand's tagline if you have one, and if not, what is your favorite tagline of all time? So put that in the comments below. What is the one that has got some serious real estate in your mind? Put it in the comments below. A generic tagline that has no meaning attached to it will not only fail to differentiate your brand, but it will also position your brand as something that is unremarkable. There is no such thing as no branding, and a bad tagline will just reflect badly on your brand. People experience brands across all of their senses. So no matter what you do, your audience will feel something after interacting with your brand, whether it's good or bad. So what you want to try and do is add meaning to your tagline and take back control of that narrative. To add meaning to your tagline, tap into your brand's purpose and vision. So the reason you exist beyond making a profit and where you are trying to head to, what is your ultimate goal as a brand. If you can tap into these, they can help pull in and add meaning to your tagline. If we take Nike's vision, for example, to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world, and if you have a body, you're an athlete. If you then look at their tagline, which is just do it, this is a rallying cry to move everybody towards that vision. And just do it as a tagline is starting that inspirational process that they are trying to achieve. Other great examples of taglines that have meaning in them are Apple's Think Different and BMW's The Ultimate Driving Machine. Now when you hear both of these, you feel them. You know, even Think Different although it's challenging you to think different, you feel it. It's a counterculture call to creatives everywhere to think differently about how they do things. The ultimate driving machine really is a visceral thing that you can feel. That BMW really is the ultimate driving machine. It's something that really, it pulls you in, it adds meaning. There's something else to it, another layer that a lot of taglines don't have. So what you want to do is try and add that meaning into your tagline and create an emotional response from your audience. Get people talking. A lot of brands try to make their taglines too clever and they try and put too many words in there. And what you don't want to do is break any of the previous points, especially keep it simple. But if there's room for it and you've done the other 3 points, making your tagline catchy, memorable, and depending on your brand, adding in some fun, you can really give it legs, get people talking about that tagline. This can actually lead to people talking about your tagline a bit more, reciting it, and also it being used in things like popular culture. Things like rhyming, repetition, alliteration, and double entendre are things that you can use to make your taglines more memorable, catchy, and add in a bit of that fun. For example, Bounty paper towels. The tagline is "the quicker picker upper," which uses rhyme, repetition, and a little bit of humour. And you don't want to try and say that too many times too quickly. It's a right tongue twister. Another example of repetition is the US Marines and their tagline, "the few, the proud, the Marines." It's a great way to use repetition, so it's 3 short statements put together, and what it does, it helps to build up that momentum in the tagline to the last bit, which talks about who they are. So remember, when you're developing your tagline, keep it simple, differentiate from your competition, add meaning, and if you can, get people talking by making it catchy, memorable, and if you can, if your brand is right for it, add in a little bit of fun, a little bit of humor, or a little bit of something different. Now you understand how to make a great tagline. If you want to build on your brand further, dive deeper into it. So if you're looking to develop a new brand, start a side project, or take an existing brand to the next level, we actually have an online course that will take you through the process of building out your internal brand. So things like your purpose, your mission, your vision, your values, and then defining things like your brand personality, your tone of voice, your brand messaging, taking that all together, and then how you can develop an external brand for your business. So if you're interested in that, I'll put a link in the description below. If you've liked this video and you'd like to see more, please subscribe using the button below and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified every time a new video drops. Videos come out weekly and they're designed to help you unlock your brand's potential so you can stand out from the competition and create impact. Have a great week, catch up soon, and keep those brands unified.